everybody. I did the old school short intro. I didn't feel like doing that big long one today. I don't know, I might come up with a new one. Because I'm going to start streaming every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If there's something comes up and I can't, I will have something pre-recorded. I'll try to post a video that day or something. Hiroshi Paradox says, well, I haven't heard that theme song in a long time. Yeah, bringing back the old school stuff. Let's see who we got in the chat today. We got Skinny. We got Video James. Hiroshi Paradox. And that seems to be it for right now. Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm just going to, I don't know. It's going to do a... Hiroshi Paradox says the new intro should be about how commies are dumb. Could use my song, I Don't Want to Be a Commie. Yeah, I'm just going to take just a little bit of time and ramble about whatever. Talk about stuff like I used to. I just pull up a page and be like, hey, look, this movie's out, or this show, I like this, and, you know, whatever. Nothing really planned. I got a few little things I want to talk about. But today is the return of Macho Monday. I don't know if you guys remember Macho Monday.
Oh, yeah. It's Macho Monday.
Can you dig it? Yeah. We'll be playing our Macho Man clip there in a little bit. I just want to throw a shout out to Dave for the Macho Man clip. He found it for me. I haven't watched it yet. He said, don't watch this until you play it. And so I was like, all right. So we've got us a Macho Man clip. We'll play it here in a little bit. But, you know, we're going to go back. We're going to have Macho Monday and then Theo Thursday where we play a Cosby clip. I don't know, man. I had the silliest show ever for a while. It seemed like when it started really picking up and having, like, viewers, we just kind of quit. You know how it is. It's easy. It's really easy to quit something. I'm trying to segue into this. I'm trying to quit drinking energy drinks. Mostly because the price of them is astronomical. So, I'm trying to find an alternative. And I like coffee, but I don't like making coffee. So I decided I was going to try these grinds. A lot of people use them to quit, like dipping, because all it is it's a little coffee pouch. And this one is double mocha and has like tons of caffeine, and it's natural caffeine because it's coffee. And this one, double mocha flavored. I got some others, but I got one of these pouches in my mouth, and it tastes pretty good. It tastes like coffee, but give me some energy there instead of drinking those little terrible energy drinks. Skinny says energy drinks are the devil. They are, and usually buy Monsters because that's just what I like to drink. Like I drink the low carb, the ones that's got the blue logo. Then I drink the sugar-free ones. And none of the other ones like Red Bull and that stuff just don't taste as good as sugar-free don't to me. And I'm addicted. And at the dollar store where I buy them, they're 3 for $7. That's $7 I spent on that, which is ridiculous. And with these, there's all kind of promo codes you can use and stuff. And I tried out a package. Like the whole thing, I don't know how many's in here. This whole thing is full. So I've got one of them little coffee makers, Skinny. I just don't like using it. I don't like buying the coffee either. The coffee's almost as expensive as buying the thing. I'm too lazy to buy one of them things and then buy a can of coffee too. This is something I can just throw in my pocket and take with me. When I go to work, in my pocket. I can have some caffeine in the mornings during the middle of the night and not have to drink an energy drink or make a cup of coffee at work. We don't have a coffee maker at work, so. Video James says I used to be addicted to one called Demon Energy. Worked 12-hour shifts at McDonald's, jacked up on that stuff. When I used to work nights at Walmart, I drank like 3 or 4 energy drinks a night. And now at work, I'm drinking like 2 or 3. You know, trying to just being at work all night, and then in the morning trying to get up enough energy, you know, to make it home. It's just a pain in the butt. Absolute pain in the butt. So yeah. Let's talk about anime for a second. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Trigun. I'm a big fan of the original Trigun. I have the book laying over there. It's actually a collection of the manga. I really liked the original series. I thought it was really good. It's pretty close to the comics, to the manga. You know, they did the art style and stuff a lot like that. So when the new series come out, I watched them. I watched the first 3 episodes subtitled, and then I watched them dubbed because they brought back the voice actor to do Vash in the new series. The new series is different, but it kind of hits all the same points. You see a lot of the same characters. The only difference so far is Millie's not there. The show just started completely different, but I think the Vash character is right. He's got the right attitude. He's got the right feel. He's the reluctant hero. He doesn't want to see anybody hurt. But when it comes down to it and he's got to throw down, he can throw down. I like the look. It's like they kind of gave him a cyberpunk kind of look. If you watch the show, the world is more. It's kind of it's less cowboy western like the original, and more like dystopian western. They're in the west stuff, but everything's real mechanical looking and everything. It's not regular buildings and stuff. It's real mechanical looking. I like the series so far. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I was a big fan of the original, and I watched all the way through the original before I started watching the new one. And I'm content with it. I understand you don't want to remake the same thing exactly. And there's actually another series after original manga series called Trigun Maximum, which I've never got to read. I can't get the books because they're out of print. So, like Dark Horse printed them, but they're out of print and they cost a ton. I don't want to spend all that money. I don't want to spend like $300 on some random manga collection. I'm just, no. Not doing it. Not when I can buy a gun or a guitar or, you know. But, I mean, I really like it so far. I think you should give it a chance. It's definitely different, but I think it's different in a good way. It's kind of that computer animated looking stuff, but to me it really looks like it's like almost it's cinematic quality. When it comes on, you think you're going to be watching a movie. So yeah, go check it out. If you're a fan of the original, check it out and let me know what you think. I like it. I was really skeptical. I was really skeptical at first, but I ended up really liking it. I think it's pretty dang good. We got Eric Hawkins in the chat. What's up, Eric? Let's see. Skinny says, my only concern is you're replacing one addiction with another. It's still caffeine addiction. It's still caffeine. It's just, this is cheaper. That's it. I'm not getting rid of anything. I'm just spending less money, so it's okay. Rush Paradox said, I got into Trigun back when you could get it on the 3-episode DVDs. That's crazy, man. I got into it because of Adult Swim. Adult Swim, playing Trigun and Cowboy Bebop and what was that one, Blue Gender, and well, of course, the Gundams and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm still talking about anime. I like anime. It's really good stuff. Trigun is. Rush Paradox says the manga goes for like 100 200 a volume now because they're out of print. Yeah, the little cheap one I randomly bought it off some online bookstore. And I guess they didn't know what to have because I paid $5 for it. Like everywhere else, it's a ton. Rush Paradox says, yeah, I have a hard time with the CGI. It's okay on this. It's not like that really cheap, that kind of cheap looking CGI that some stuff does. It's really, really nice. Yeah, skeptical. That's my new word now. I'm like Popeye, apparently. Skeptical. Will blow me down. Skeptical. 3 years later on Adult Swim, cool. That's when I started watching. That would have been, was it around 2000? It was right before I graduated high school. I graduated high school in 2002. We got Eric Ken in here, so now both Erics is in here. Welcome, Erics. Well, I know that old Eric. That's how people talk around these parts. That's how people are. Speaking of Eric, though, he's been showing me some artwork from PsychoTron to Electric Boogaloo, and it's going to be awesome. I don't want to name it that. People get mad, though. I don't know if they get mad. I don't care. I really just don't care what people think at all. I streamed with Skinny the other day. If you guys didn't see that, is on Skinny's channel on Saturday. There's a few of us on there talking about the nonsense. Yeah, Eric's just asking Skinny now about Twitter being insane. Yeah, people on there are insane. They're still upset because all I can gather is a couple people's wanting to kiss butt to all these guys that are late because they've got to attack creators like Skinny and me and Eric Hawkins. They don't directly come at us, but they're attacking our model of having the book done first, which I guess you can say Tim Lim as well, having all our stuff done first before we launch, because people are tired of waiting a year, 2 years, 3 years on projects never getting finished. If you don't want to crowdfund that way, you don't have to. If you're a creator and you want to, put your stuff out there and say, hey, this book ain't done. I want to crowdfund you helping me create it and all this crap. Oh, yeah, I seen that too, but I'm going to talk about this real quick. And, let me forget what I was saying. If you want to crowdfund your idea, it don't matter if it's a movie or an album, a CD, whatever. And you'll say, hey, I want to make this. I'm going to crowdfund it like this. Go ahead. That's how you do it. But there's no reason for anybody to attack somebody who has a book done first. It's like, I don't know. I think some of these people are idiots. But yeah, Skinny also got in trouble for having a banner on Twitter. The only thing it had on it was the cover. He had like 3 covers to Otis Stein on there. There was nothing bad. There was nothing. And he got flagged and they told him he needed to take it down. So I don't know what the deal with that was. Yeah, James, they're making fun of us for being more productive. For actually having a product for people who care. Yeah, it says we're pre-funded by the wealthy, apparently. Yeah, you're exactly right, Skinny. I was pre-funded by the wealthy. like we all have little stories. When I was working on Lone Wolf, I would pay Jeff every payday. I'd pay he would have pages done for me, and Jeff really like helped me out and cut me a deal. Jeff had done comic books. He was working on barrels, but he hadn't done a lot of comic book work, and so there's a lot of stuff he didn't know, and so he only charged me $40 a page. But $40 is a lot of money for me, and he understands that because he lives in Tennessee and he knows what pay's like, and he knows all this stuff. So every payday, which is every 2 weeks, I would pay Jeff for a page of comic book art. And so, I paid out of pocket and had the book halfway done before we even talked about that, before launching it. Yeah. I'd like to be wealthy, but the only reason I've got any extra money is because I live in my grandma's old house. And I buy clothes at Walmart. And I order my shoes off Amazon when they're on sale. I do most of my shopping at the dollar store. Like, seriously, like I have some t-shirts, like this t-shirt that I bought online. These are like my most expensive things are my t-shirts. But I'll seriously buy like $5 and one shorts, basketball shorts that I wear most of the time. I just don't get these guys, I've got a crappy prepaid cell phone. This cell phone was like, and I didn't want to buy this, but I have to have a cell phone for work. Paid $80 for this cell phone. And then I've got like a $50 a month plan on it. It's not really a plan, but I pay $50 a month on it. Crappiest cell phone ever. I just don't get people, Eric Kent says, I wish we were rich and pre-funded. Me too, man. Roshi Paradox says, honestly, everyone needs to quit worrying about saving the industry or working together for the sake of community and focus on building their own comics and business. Exactly. It's like I made a post yesterday saying, I'm not part of your community. It seemed like a couple people, they were joking, but they kind of don't understand. I'm doing my own thing. I can make friends with people. I can talk to people and do stuff with people. But the only reason I'm making comic books is because I want to. Same reason why I make music. I don't make music to save the music industry. And I'm honestly sick of culture warriors. Making comic books and selling crap on the internet is not fighting a culture war. That's monopolizing a bunch of nonsense, monetizing, I mean, a bunch of nonsense to take advantage of it. If you want to fight a culture war, if you're a conservative type person, go to church, have kids, raise kids, live your life the way you want to live it, and teach your children morals and all that. If you want to be just a piece of garbage, go be a piece of garbage. Leave everybody else alone. That's the only way you're going to win your culture war is by spreading your culture and not being a turd and fighting with people. Eric Hawkins says it's bad to have a book completed. What kind of bizarro thinking is that? Yeah, man, it's somebody who doesn't do that, and they've lost money on their campaign, so now they're trying to attack other people. It's ridiculous. Kenny don't even have a box spring. He's on a mattress on the floor. I've got the bed that was in this house when I moved in. So, Video James says, I'd buy every issue of you guys' books if I could afford it, not because you're my friends, but because I love the stories. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Rush Paradox said, I tried buying some fancy t-shirts online, but even the giant ones didn't fit me. Well, I am a fat guy, and my gut hangs out. But I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. I'm on a diet. Apparently, I just listen to people on the internet now, on YouTube and crap. I got to looking in those prepared meals that they send straight to your door, and how much it costs versus how much I was spending every week. And I'm actually saving money buying stuff to have them shipped to my house. I use that Service Factor, which is like factor75.com or something, and I selected the keto meals. So every day in the morning, if I'm hungry, I might have a snack, like some beef jerky or like some cheese or something. Then for lunch, I have one of those meals. And then for supper, I eat some more beef jerky or like some cheese or some bacon or something. Something that's got no carbs in it. And no joke, my shirts fit better already. It's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So, yeah, I've got so much clothes that I could wear if I'd lose some weight that I wouldn't have to buy clothes probably for another 10 or 15 years. Since I started this job, the last 10 years I just sit and I just get fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter. And I hurt my back, so I don't do much. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to start. I already feel better. No joke. I already feel better. Warning, if you do keto though, you will get keto, what they call the keto flu, and feel like you're dying for a couple days. And diarrhea. Because your body is like changing the way you do stuff. You'll poop your guts out, and it will not be fun. So I went through that, and like I went to Dad the other day, and they had 2 boxes of pizza that they'd got, and I was like, I'm not eating that. I ate out Saturday, but what I did, I went to Sonic and got me a Sonic double cheeseburger, and I took the bread off and gave the bread to Mr. Poopy and just ate the meat and the cheese on it. So that's how I did my eating out there. Not doing any cheat days, not doing cheat meals. I've got to try to avoid eating candy, anything like that, which so far I've been doing good. If I want a snack, I get beef jerky. The kind that's got no sugar added, no carbs. You got to watch some of that stuff too, because they'll sneak sugar and carbs and stuff in there. But yeah, I've got to lose some weight, so that's my plan. I'll get me some more fancy t-shirts. Video James says, don't you miss phones with buttons? I hate touchscreens. Video James says, totally get that. I like how you're not part of a clique. I've always been that way, man. I've always been that way. I've never fit in with groups of people. I've always kind of just done my own thing. And it's like, when you start doing your own thing, other people feel the same way, will start coming into your space. I'm not part of a community, but I'm here doing my own thing, and other like-minded people come by and say, hey, buddy. But that person is not relying on me to speak for them, and vice versa. Rich Product says, I'm on a diet. To leave me alone, weirdos diet. There you go. If you can't win an argument, you just point out how I supported a non-existent book. There you go. Video James says, portion size is another good tip for losing weight. I eat absolute garbage, but I only eat once or twice a day. There you go, buddy. See, I can't do that, though. But when I get those meals, and one thing about the meals, man, like it's supposed to be chef designed, and it's like fancier stuff than I'd ever eat. But like, there was a smothered pork chop. It was smothered in gravy, and then was on top of like mashed cauliflower. So it was like, mashed potatoes, and then it comes with like this zucchini stuff for vegetables, and it's so good. And if I just eat when I eat those meals now, it actually fills me up because I'm down to not eating so much garbage. So, but my thing is, James, once I start eating something, I'll just eat. And like if it tastes good, I'll eat it until it's gone. It's some kind of stupid mental thing I have. So I try not to do that. Skinny says my wife cut down on sugar and carbs and has seen a lot of improvement just out of breads and sugary. Yeah, dude, that helps a ton actually. Uh, like the stupid food pyramid was complete and absolute garbage. It was actually upside down. You need more meats and fats than you do anything like bread and crap. Oh man, Hiroshi Paradox not having good luck with his heater. Dude, hopefully they can get it fixed, man. Skinny says luckily I'm skinny enough to fit in your space. Yeah, Hiroshi Paradox, I'm the same way, man. Portion size is a hard thing for me as well. This is one thing too. I tried intermittent fasting like people do, and all I ended up doing was not eating all day, and then by the time I got supper time, I was so hungry, I would eat just a ridiculous amount of food. I'd eat until I was absolutely sick. It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's go on and do something goofy here for a second, since it's goofy time. We'll see how this goes here.
Oh, yeah. It's Macho Monday.
Can you dig it? All right, let's check this out.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. I want everybody right now to freak out, freak out. The Macho Man is right here, and I'm here for only one reason, and that's to take it to the limit, yeah. A lot of people out there think that I'm living on the edge, and that I'm insane in the membrane, and that I'm a time bomb, and I could go ballistic at any second, and all those things could be true. Do you know a man that goes by the name of Hulk Hogan that hangs around here?
Hulk Hogan is the WCW heavyweight champion.
He is?
He is the champion.
The #1 wrestler in the universe is the Macho Man Randy Savage. And Hulk Hogan, you're #2. And I might slap you in the face and spin your head all the way back to Venice Beach, California. Put the boots to you.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. I want everybody right now to freak out, freak out.
Oh, that was ridiculous. That was so good. That was so good. Yeah, living on the edge. I can't even do it like Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So good. Like I said, thanks to Dave for that one. That was a good one. Miss the Macho Man, the greatest of all time. I watched some kind of thing about his life, and they made him out just to be completely insane and just a big jerk and stuff. But I don't care. I don't even want to hear that. Just a bunch of opinions and whatnot. So, I think Macho Man was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I don't even really like wrestling, but I love the Macho Man. I think Macho Man was so big, he was actually like a pop culture icon, especially when he got into doing the Slim Jim commercials. We got Ashen Jackal in the chat. What's up, Ashen Jackal? Thanks for stopping by. I just want to say thanks to Ashen Jackal for hooking me up with some art supplies. I'm right now in my mom's actually probably going to come down here in a little bit and help me do some more stuff. We've been just cleaning stuff out of the house. I'm getting rid of my kitchen table because I don't use the kitchen. I mean, I use the kitchen, but I don't need. I got this giant table, like ridiculously huge. You can fit like 10 people around it. Don't need that. Get rid of it. Gonna put a card table in there. Then we'll buy some stuff and fix that floor in there. And all this here, where I'm sitting right here, will go into that room. That room will become my new studio workspace. I'm actually thinking about getting another desk. A big, not a big, but a corner desk, that like an L desk where it comes over this way. Because that way I can lay out my art stuff on one side and my guitar and recording stuff right here. And that way I can just kind of, if I'm recording, I can still sit here. If I'm working on art stuff, I can sit here. Set up I've got another monitor. I don't know if I'll take this TV in there or not. I might just do the 2 monitors, because I've got another monitor. I actually might have even another one other than that one. But, yeah. Look forward to doing that. And probably, I'm not sure. I know for sure that my guitar, I got a rack right here. It's got 3 guitars on it. It's got 2 electric guitars, a bass, my Les Paul's over here, but that rack will go in that room. Then I've got another rack over here that's folded up, and it'll go in there. And I'll be able to put my banjo, ukulele, and all that stuff. All that'll be in there. It won't just be like piled up in this room. This room right here is really small. This room, I'll make it into a writing area over there, and I've got comic books all in here and real books and stuff. I'll be able to put my green screen in there and actually tack it to the wall and make it more flat. Because I might start doing some videos for some of my music where I'm just like playing, and then maybe work with some other people to actually let them film a video, and we could put it up, so like something together. I just think it'd be neat. Let them come up with a little creative story and interweave the stuff between me playing like guitar and drums into their video. And my drum set will be in there, so go back to like jamming and stuff. Harris Paradox says you can fit 10 people or 2 Bubbas. Well, you might be able to fit 3 Bubbas if you sit like across from each other, like an angle, like a V. You can do 3 Bubbas that way. Harris Paradox says I like cheapo folding tables as desk. I might actually do that too. Just get 2 folding tables and kind of make me like a corner desk. I don't know. I'll come up with something. This desk here was in this house like forever, and it works. I mean, it works fine. Might just move it in there and get like a small table to go with it. It's gonna be a mess moving all this though. But I'll have my workspace and I'll be able to do more stuff, do a better job. It's nice to have a place just dedicated to that instead of I come in here and this is like a do-all space. I do everything in here. If I want to run my 3D printer, if I want to do this and that. And I actually have a shed outside where my drums are at and some other stuff's at. I'm going to take my couch and put it in that shed. And we're going to start just like trying to use stuff to insulate the walls. We'll try to keep it cheap, do a cheap project as we can. Insulate the walls and do all this stuff. And during the summer, I'm going to put a window unit in that and hang out there in the summer. Probably take one of my computers out there and use it as a workspace as well. So I'll be able to do my music stuff in there, and if I feel like going out there, I actually might turn that into like a workspace and do podcasts out there. Just because it'd be fun. Do my show out there, do podcasts out there. It'd be really neat. That might be where the green screen goes. I don't know. Got all these ideas. Got a lot of stuff I want to do. I really appreciate my mom helping me clean this crap out of my house. I just don't, I ain't got nobody else to help, so. And she's retired now, so. She's a good helper. Well, I've been streaming for 41 minutes. Like I said, every day I might just bring up a random thing to talk about, like we talked about. I talked about anime for a few minutes there, talking about the Trigun show, doing the Macho Man clips, and just talking about whatever. Hopefully you guys will just drop in and hang out, and then we'll have some fun. Oh, here comes Zippy right at the end. Zippy, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Oh, you missed the Macho Man thing. Macho Monday's back. We dropped a clip. Dave sent us a really awesome clip. We talked about Trigun. We talked about going on a diet. So I'm on a diet. We talked about stupid Twitter drama. We talked about coffee pouches that you put in your mouth. So we kind of talked a little bit about everything. Oh, I just wanted to say, if you guys, we got Jeremy Turner in here. If you guys haven't yet, go check out my music I recorded. I've got this 4-song album up, and I've got a huge discography. You can get the PsychoTron soundtrack. You can just listen to it. You don't have to even buy it. I'll drop a link in the chat. But go check that out if you want to. If you just want some music to listen to. I'm really wanting to work on a thing about doing 2 songs and doing a 7-inch vinyl, because I found a place that it's really affordable, and I could do a song on the front and a song on the back, and everybody that buys it, like, I don't know, I'm really thinking about doing just something really ridiculous, like a package, like a song that tells a story, and then like have some artwork to go with it, and do the CD and the vinyl together, and the download and all that stuff. Ash Jackal says I was food shopping, so came in real late. Well, you missed it. I don't know if you missed it or not. It just depends on if you like listening to me ramble about nonsense. But I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys. No, I wasn't sleeping. That was the thing. Let's see. Let me find the real picture. That's a little bit of a concept album. My desktop's completely different when it's on here. Can't remember where I put that picture now. I took this picture. I needed some album art, so I took this picture with my eyes closed, and then I cut it out and did a art filter on it, and then added a little bit of color and put it on there, because the whole album is kind of like everything's a nightmare and whatever, and then awaken dreamer, but you awaken and it's still a nightmare. So yeah, Eruption Paradox says the heater isn't getting fixed today. Oh man, I wish you wasn't so far away. I would let you borrow, like, I've got a couple of small little heaters. I hate everybody like being so far away. It doesn't really matter. If you were close by, I wouldn't see you much. I'd just stay at home. That's just how I am. Hopefully, dude, you can get something going, man, and hope you stay warm. Ash Jagos' Tennessee Brigade for life. Yeah, I'm leaving this time. I promise. I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out, and I'll see you later.